Hi everyone, today is Sunday. I have my delicious pre-workout that I am drinking. I'm going to try to film the base of the spread and then work out after that. It has been quite a day, let me tell you. I'm not going to spoil too much for the next plan with me you'll watch after this, but oh my goodness, today has been a day. Like probably a lot of people's worst bug-related nightmare, shall we say. But right now, I'm gonna have some escapism and film the Jurassic Park plan with me for last week, which was May 29th through June 4th. So we did finally start watching the Jurassic Park trilogy, the original trilogy. We have finished it by now, and tomorrow I think we'll be able to start the next trilogy, which I'm very excited about because I freaking love Jurassic World. Jurassic Park was good, I will admit. It was mildly amusing, but Jurassic World is so good. It's one of those things where I feel like newer is better. But yeah, so I am going to be using the Jurassic Park 1, I guess is what that is supposed to be, kit from ScribblePrintsCo. This was very recent exclusive art by Coco's Art House, I believe, and oh my god, there's a million full boxes, but you know me, I have to use every single one, so there's actually 20 full boxes plus a tall box, including all the extra boxes. I was originally, I think, going to split this up between two spreads, but I never do that. Like, come on, I'm never going to do that. All of the extras, I think the other parts of this kit are only going to be good enough for one spread, so yeah, we're going to fit 20 full boxes plus one tall box into a spread. That's going to be my new record. Previous record was 16 full boxes, so we're going to beat that record today. I already have it all planned out. You know me. Like, the plans wouldn't happen without the pre-plans, so it's all here. It's going to happen. It's going to be insane, but I did all the brain power, so now we're just coasting. And I am using my reformatted dinosaur collection, which is very exciting. I am hoping to get this up before the reformatted is actually released to give you guys a sneak preview of it, to give you guys ideas for how to use it, time to request any last minute additions you want for this collection, and also to see a kind of mock spread. Since I've stopped doing mock spreads in the new release videos, this is going to kind of be the substitution for that for this week. There's a lot of like foil colors you could use. I think for this kit there were a few that I recommended. You could just kind of like go gold if you want a really good contrast to the darkness of this kit. Do like a bright gold. I'm doing bronze because I'm a traditionalist, and bronze is like one of the browns that I have. It's kind of coppery. The copper that I have is brighter, but the bronze is actually kind of light in person. You can kind of see here. There's also light brown as well, but I don't feel like it matches too much brown of the kit necessarily, but you can always go light brown. It is a matte foil though, and for a dark kit like this, I need a bright foil. I was gonna say like you could do grass green, which would I think match the colors the best, but if you put grass green, which is a matte foil, over these boxes, it's just gonna blend right in, so maybe not necessarily the grass green. I think, let's see, I was talking to Elisa, and I think she said she was going to do Merlot and olive green, like mixed metal between those two, which are options as well. I told her about the whole matte foil thing, and if you're going to do that, do Merlot like as the overlays to go over these boxes so they can contrast against the green and not just like blend into all of this. And then you can do the grass green for like the underlays and even the washy overlays as well. Because I don't think green is one of the main four colors here. It's not. So you can do green over like all of this, but like for the actual full boxes, I would do the Merlot. If you were going to do something like that, that would be my recommendation. So yeah, and this kit is also the first one that I'm going to use that has the little weird kind of half full box arrangement here. So I am still going to use this in place of like one of the full boxes. I am going to try to split it up, so I do have some half cut underlays for that purpose. So I have my bronze basics as usual. These have not been updated with my newest additions to the basics collection, which is just some like other like washi strip garland, I think, for the most part. Like that's really the only thing I would want to add from that. I have more basic stuff planned though. And then I have my themed stuff. So as usual, I do like a mix of themed and like basic overlays. So I have like one of the Confetti 2.0. I am using all 3 of the headers. These are just leftovers from the actual collection that I already filmed the new release video for. So excited about these vine dangles. So medium 4-corner, just a mix of other things. Vines underlays. I think these are the half cut ones. No, but they're in here somewhere. Got some more double box scene options. Since there's 3 in the kit, a couple quotes. I'm just gonna be picking out, I think, one of these. And then the deco. And then I'm also very excited about the line border sampler, which is brand new to the collection lineup. And then these are gonna be my washi choices. So I'm very excited to put that all down, and I am going to be using a ton of extenders. I'm actually using a tall box wide extender. I have 2 long ones and then 4 wide ones left on the sheet to do a wide extender. So that is going to be how I'm going to fit 4 in the sidebar along with the other trackers that I typically do. So we're going to try to cram all that in there and make it work. It's going to be very interesting, but I'm excited about it. So after the world's longest intro ever, I'm going to go ahead and lay it on the base, and I will see you on the other side for the day by day. Let's get into it. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the day by day. Starting off on Monday, I am marking shaving with a character from Sweet Ava's paper. I also cut some of the sheets that I had foiled the previous evening. I think that was when I was training Aurora with the foiling, so I saved the cutting for this day so I could do it on my own because she wasn't quite ready to learn that step yet. As she says, she's not good with computers and doesn't have any desire to be, which, girl, you're gonna have to. That's the future. And after that, I marked my boyfriend came home sometime that morning, and that sticker is from Whimsy. I got to use one of the themed line borders from the sampler on that square box, and it just looks so cool with all of the leaves. I really love this new addition to every single collection, so I'm glad I'm able to give you guys an idea of how it looks so you can decide it for yourself. And it looks like there's a lot of adjusting this week as well, a lot of cutting stickers too. But after that, I marked that my boyfriend and I and Aurora, we all drove around looking at some lots because this was when we were thinking about maybe buying some land and maybe putting like a mobile home on it or building on it, something like that. So we were considering that route for a little bit. So we drove around and looked at some of the lots that were available for sale in our city. Found a couple maybe good ones. That sticker is from Joy of Planning. And then we came home and we finished Obi-Wan Kenobi, which was pretty good. I marked that with a Darth Vader sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. because he did definitely play a big role in the show, which was kind of nice to see another familiar face, because with the other Star Wars shows, I feel like a lot of it is just new characters. But yeah, I mean, obviously they're not going to do too much with the characters we all know and love because it's prequels and we already know their fate. But yeah, so it was kind of low stakes when they brought out Darth Vader, but it was still pretty interesting. After that, just basically the whole day, I was like really, really tired. So I marked that with a sticker for Months Worth Love. And I did pass out pretty early that night without doing any work that evening like I typically would after they go to bed. Nope, I passed out right with them. That sticker is from Happy Day. Tuesday, we started watching Andor, which we are still watching. It's just the show that never ends, I swear to God. It's like, 12 episodes? Twice as long as the other Star Wars shows. I honestly wish the other Star Wars shows were the ones that were longer, because Andor is just one, like, low-stakes thing after another. Like, I know it's not super low stakes to the characters, but it is to me, because I know, like, everything else that happens in Star Wars, and this just does not feel important. But, yeah, it's the show that never ends. So I marked that with a sticker from Months Worth Love, just of us watching TV. And then my boyfriend made breakfast for us. I think this was back before I had, like, started doing my diet regularly every single day, because I now make pretty much all of my food myself now, which is kind of sad, because I did like it when he would make food for me as well, like for the family, but I can't really fit a lot of that kind of food into my diet anymore. I'm trying to lose weight, like, seriously. So yep, gotta make some sacrifices. So that was one of the last times he made breakfast for me. That sticker is from Sweet of His Paper. And then I had room on this day, so I just marked tea, because I have been drinking tea in the mornings. That's from the Coffee Monsters Co. We also went grocery shopping. That sticker is from Whimsy. And then when we got back home, my boyfriend made burgers for all of us, which Aurora loves, but I do not really like homemade burgers. I just never have. Like, if I'm gonna get a burger, like, I have to go out to a restaurant to get it and get, like, all those toppings, and I don't know, those taste good. I feel like no homemade burger, like, that I've had has ever tasted good. So I don't know if that's, like, an unpopular opinion, but that's just how I feel. But Aurora loved it. And that sticker is from Joy of Planning. Even though technically all of the stickers in this section face the same way, that kind of looks a little weird, but it's okay. I wanted to use that sticker because it's the first time using one from that sheet. I also played Animal Crossing New Horizons. That sticker is from Stick with the Plan Co. Did an Instagram post for a plan with me that went up that day. That sticker is from Crafty Planner Co. And then I marked watching Jurassic Park. We all had a family movie night and watched Jurassic Park. That sticker is from Some Little Things. And I think I already talked about how much I like the movies, but yeah. Jurassic Park, I think the first time I watched it, I kind of fell asleep. It was a very slow start. But then it got pretty interesting towards the end. I think out of the trilogy, the first one's definitely my favorite. So going into Wednesday, I slept in with my boyfriend. That sticker is from Whimsy. We watched more of Andor. That is from the Coffee Monsters Co. Oh, and then there was, like, some BS going on with the house that we wanted, and we had put in an offer. Like, they were taking a while to get back to us, and then like, at first they indicated that, oh, if you put an offer in for this much, we'll accept it. And so we put it in for that much. And then they were like, yeah, but we also have showings this weekend, so we're going to wait and see if some better offers come in. And then we're like, yeah, but, like, we don't want to wait. We're willing to, like, buy it now. So they, like, had a meeting that evening, and then they came back and they were like, well, we're really worried about paying our closing costs. So if you can get it up to asking price, then we'll accept it. And so we sent in an offer for that. And it was just, like, they kept coming back with, like, more stuff. And, like, I understand that that's, like, negotiation, but literally they told us the first time that they came back, like, if you put this offer in, we'll accept it. And then they didn't. So I was just, like, annoyed about that. Anyways, I put in a house sticker from Happy Day. And then I was, like, really in my feelings about that, because that evening is when they were having the meeting, and we didn't know, like, what the outcome would be. So I was just, like, freaking out, panicking that they were gonna decide to not sign our offer and just, like, wait for better offers to come in over the weekend, because it is definitely a seller's market. Like, we have so much competition with houses just everywhere. I can't even say, like, in our area specifically, because I'm pretty sure it's just everywhere in the nation, but, like, houses go so fast here. like every time we put in an offer, there's like a million other offers already that we're competing with. And I feel like it definitely like typically goes over asking, which is not really something we could afford. So the only way we were going to get it, in my mind, was if they decided to accept our offer now without waiting for other offers to come in, because like we weren't going to be able to compete if the other ones came in. So yeah, I was like freaking out, being like, there's no way. I mean, they have to like wait for other offers. They have to know it's a seller's market, right? Like that would be the smart thing to do. So I was like freaking out about that. Anyway, that's stickers from Creating & Co. I did a workout. It was full body. So I did bike. So I marked bike with a sticker from Carly Plans. I marked this out of order. So I freaked out. I had a white Russian because alcohol just calms me down, which I'm trying to stay away from. Like there have been times in the past like week or so where I've definitely like wanted to just have a drink to calm down, but like I need to not become an alcoholic. So I mean, I drink like maybe once or twice a month maximum, but like I want to stop like turning to it just like to calm me down. Like it works, and I don't do it like every day, but I just think it's a dangerous road to go down. So yeah, lately I've been trying to stop, but that was the last time that I did. But I did get to use this really fun sticker from Crafty Planner Co. that I requested for that, so that's great. And then I had a nap. That sticker is from Happy Daya. Obviously, I passed out from all of my feelings and the alcohol. And then I worked out after that, so that was the last thing I did. So Thursday, let's see if we can catch up a whole day. Slept in, that's from Carly Plans. Played Animal Crossing, that's from Wonton and a Million. It's like the fishing sticker, because that's all I do in Animal Crossing is fish, because I'm addicted to it. I did some printing and cutting and foiling. Foiling is from Papershire. The silhouette is from Crafty Planner Co. Packed orders, that's from Paper Dolls Co. Took a little cat nap, that's from Anima Creations. It did have the words catnap on it, I just cut them off. Did a weights workout that day, that's from Once More with Love. And then I binged YouTube, I think that's from SPC. I did some pre-planning, that's from Once More with Love. I read the next book in the Redwall series, Hyrule Lane. I've been trying to read that more. I like took a break to read like real estate books, and now I have a couple that I need to read, but like I just wanted to go back to Redwall, so I went back to Redwall for a little bit. I did spell Rulane wrong. You'll see it at the end. There should be an H in there, but whatevs. That's from Pumpkin Paper Co. And then I had an upset stomach. That's from Joy Planning. I was thinking I would have less of an upset stomach if like I ate better and ate more veggies. I still think I'm not eating enough veggies, but like I think it also gets worse if I eat like too soon after working out. I don't know. I have to figure that out. My body just like hates me. Friday, I washed my hair. That's from Whimsy. Oh, yes. And then we finally got the freaking offer letter accepted on the house. So yeah, they made us wait like a whole day after we sent in the final offer that was asking price. And then our realtor let us know that, yep, they finally did sign it. So you're good. You got the house. It's been a roller coaster since then of like worrying about this and that. But the point is we got the house. So super freaking exciting because like I said, I know it's a seller's market. I didn't think we'd get nothing, especially not for like asking price or less. But we did get asking, and then we got some seller credits for repairs. So technically like we got, like in my mind, we got less than asking. So very pleased about that. So I got to finally use the like the offer letter that was accepted sticker from the Once More with Love house hunting sheet. So I was like really happy that I got to use that because that's like success. So I made pancakes as a celebration, which technically they're part of my meal prep, but I didn't have to make them that day. I could have like made something else that day, but I was like, it's a pancake celebration kind of day. So I made those. That's from Whimsy. Called my parents with the good news. I also called my boyfriend, obviously, to give him the good news, because he was asleep when I found out. And then I called our lender as well about that. So I like called everybody that day, but I just marked calling parents. That sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co. I played more Animal Crossing. I just marked it with one of the some little things like Animal Crossing bucket list stickers, just because it was a donate to museum sticker, which I do like pretty much daily because I catch something new daily. And then I filmed a plan with me. That's from Hazel Sticker. And then I watched a movie, which I was like in the mood to watch a scary movie, which I guess was my celebration for the evening just by myself. And one of them that I had downloaded that I like heard or like I read online somewhere that was like a disturbing movie. I'm not going to say the name of it. You can see the name in my spread at the end, what the movie is. But yeah, it definitely was disturbing. It lived up to that hype. Like, I like scary movies. I like gory movies especially. This one made my stomach turn. Like, I watch the Saw movies for fun, and like those I can sit through no problem. But like, this particular movie was like realistic enough to where like I literally wasn't even sure necessarily that like it was all fake, which was something that was said about the movie when it first came out. Like, the director got like sued or whatever because they thought it was real. They thought it was like a snuff film, which I could definitely see. Like, it was not pleasant. The word cannibal is in the name, which tells you all you need to know. It was gory, and just the content matter and the storyline, all of it made my stomach turn. So I recommend it for that purpose if you want something that's going to make your stomach turn, but it was a bit much for me. Like, I want to go back to Saw or like Hellraiser or something else just to calm me down after that. Anyway, I used a almost about the vomit sticker from Once More Love because, yeah. And then I read more of Hyrule that night to calm me down. So marked that with a sticker from Happy Day. Saturday, I slept in. That sticker is also from Happy Day. Took spread photos. That's from Carly Plans. I marked T again because I had room from Crafty Planner Co. I edited the plan with me. That's from Sweet Ava's Paper. I guess I forgot to mark whenever I did the voiceover. Who knows? I'm going to remember to mark it today. Let's see. I did business bookkeeping. That is from... I have no idea. It's from a sampler from a long time ago. I did more working out. That was cardio day, so I marked it with the bike. I cannot wait till I get a tread, let me tell you. Like, I'm getting better at the bike, that's for sure. But, like, I want to switch it up. I want a tread. Like, I've never wanted a tread so much. I had access to a tread when I was in college, and I went on it every now and then as, like, the only thing that I really did kind of to work out. But, like, and I didn't appreciate it then. But, like, now, especially because, like, I used to run cross country, and I used to be a runner, and then I busted my knee, and then I couldn't do it anymore. And so I've, like, hated running since. But now I really want to get back into it, at least to some degree. I don't care if I just do, like, sprints and walks on the tread. I just want to, like, switch something up from the bike. I mean, the bike is great because I can sit down and, like, kind of be lazy about doing my cardio, which is a wonderful option. But sometimes I have energy, and I feel like I can burn a lot more calories by sprinting on the tread. So I really want, like, a cheap-ass tread. I mean, my bike is cheap-ass, and it's working just fine for me. So I want one of those, like, $300 treads. Like, I want it so bad. So we are going to set up a little area in our new house as like a home gym. So we'll see about that. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that evening, we also played Parcheesi. Me and Aurora played Parcheesi. We were like having a huge competition about like who we thought was going to win. Like, we went back and forth for a long time, and I was like, nah, it's my favorite game. Like, I'm going to trounce you. And she's like, nah, I'm going to win. But yeah, I did beat her, and then I let her keep playing around the board while I started a new game around the board to see if I could get around the board a second time before she even got around once. And I did. So yeah, I think I'm the grand winner of Parcheesi. It is my favorite game after all. Of course, I made hot cocoa for us, which is like our little tradition. Whenever we have a game night, just us gals, I make us hot cocoa. It's so cute. Little stepmommy daughter night. That sticker is from Beneva Creations. And then I drew a tea set on my iPad that evening, which is part of, technically, I didn't tell anybody this, it's part of the next clip art set, which, here's another secret about that clip art set. I originally had an artist picked out. I sent her the mood board. She ghosted me. I was like, okay, I guess I'm just going to draw the next set myself, but like, I don't know when it's going to come out because I don't have time to be drawing a whole set. And then I thought about it, and I was like, I love drawing people, so I'm going to draw the people, but I really freaking do not want to draw the whole set. I just don't. Like, I can draw the scenes and stuff. I don't want to. Like, if I don't have to, I'm not gonna. So I went to my second choice artist, and I was like, hey, like, I'll draw the people, you draw everything else. Like, we cool? And she was like, yeah, we cool. So I have her booked for July. So I'm very excited about that. Like, I'm really freaking psyched about it, actually. Especially because I'm drawing the people. So, like, I feel like every artist has a different style with drawing people, and it's, like, so different. And I'm so picky about how I want my people to be. So I feel really happy and comfortable with the fact that I'm going to be drawing them, because then I can like tweak them however I need to and just make sure that they're like absolutely perfect for it. And everything else, like I really don't care about. Like I can touch stuff up if I need to, but I just want somebody else to like get the darn thing drawn. So yeah, so I'm really excited about that. So yeah, that is going to be booked for July. Again, I don't have like a kit format yet, but it's coming. So it's going to be coming sooner than the last update would indicate. Anyways, I did draw the tea set for it, so I do have some of the clip art. Let's see, and then Sunday, let's try to speed through this, called my grandma. Well, actually, she called me because she had heard the news from my mama about the new house, so I updated her on that. The stickers from Joy Planning. I took a little nap immediately after waking up. I've just been so tired lately that sometimes I like fall asleep right in the middle of drinking my tea after breakfast, so that was one of those days. That sticker is from Carly Plans. And then I just marked tea again. This is my favorite thing ever. I used the square box with the little overlay with the leaves on it. And then I used a T-Rex, but like TEA Rex, sticker from Beneva Creations that I've been hoarding basically for this purpose. And I didn't think it would line up so perfectly. And also me getting to use a square box with it, but like it worked. So T-Rex for Jurassic Park, and he's drinking tea because I marked tea. It's the most perfect thing imaginable. I also marked designing some foil. Finally got back into designing. That's from Whimsy. I was in a bad mood all day because Aurora decided to be sneaky again. And just whenever she like decides to be sneaky and break the rules, that just like puts me in a bad mood all day. Because also I'm like paranoid that she's like doing it behind my back every time I turn my back or something. Because that's what she does. That's exactly what she does. So I was like we need to change some things. So we did change some things after that, but I was in a bad mood. That's from What's Worth Love. I also made the release calendar for June. That's from the Coffee Monsters Co. Did some meal prep. That's from Papershire. I did a weights workout. That's from Hazel Sticker. And then that evening I found a roach in my bedroom, which was the first time we had found a cockroach in the house, which was very unfortunate. Usually it's ants and mosquitoes, which we have a ton of. Lately it's been flies. And then now it was a roach. And so I'm like, time to move. I don't want to be here anymore. This is nasty. And he like, they're fast. They're freaking fast, man. Like the spray that I had, I couldn't figure out how to get it to work. And so he like disappeared. And then he was lost in my room. And I had to sleep there in that room with him. I didn't know where he was. I was like, he's going to crawl on my face in the middle of the night. And I'm going to wake up and have a heart attack and then just die. Like that's what's going to happen for sure. It didn't happen. I never saw him again. But that was pretty unfortunate of a way to end the evening. Anyway, that sticker is from ScribblePrintsCo because Andrea like made a sheet of those for purposes exactly like this. So I was like, there you go. Like, didn't want to have to use it, but I'm glad that I can share this experience with her and share the sticker with her. So yeah. Anyways, that is the spread. You can see I went back at the end to kind of pull some extra stickers that I needed. That like I didn't have the right ones for before. There were some sizing issues. But yeah, that is it. I am just like amazed I managed to make everything fit perfectly. I fit all of my plans plus more because you can see I marked T twice when I wouldn't usually. And I managed to fit all 20 full boxes plus the tall box, which like fit perfectly in the sidebar by some miracle because I still use that freaking page flag that takes up so much room. But like, and it flips out perfectly, and there's still like a nice gap in between the other two full boxes I used in that extender. Like, dang, that's good stuff. Like, I need to list those. Like, I'm going to list all of my extra extenders. I have day extenders in the shop, but I'm going to list all of these other ones so that y'all can use them too. Let me know if you want them sooner rather than later, because they're not super duper a priority, but like, it's my goal to at some point. But like, they worked well. So yeah, all of my other extenders worked really well. I did the fun thing on Thursday and Friday where I did the double box scene, and then you flip it down, and then it's another double box scene like directly underneath it. So that's fun. I don't think I've done that before, but yeah, the kit really called for it. It's kind of sad that like the leaves or the vines cover up where it says Jurassic on that box, but it's okay. You can see it in the John Hammond box, so I'm just gonna pretend that like that's fine. I did get super like creative with the deco. I don't know about the quote box in the top left of the sidebar. I just like threw stuff on there. You can tell I threw stuff on there. I don't really care. I like the tall box. I think that was good. The pterosaurs in there are fun. Let's see. And then I just put some random dinosaurs throughout on the other boxes that didn't have like themed confetti. The ones that were just like plain basic confetti. I put some dinosaurs in the John Hammond box. I put a Triceratops in because my girl Elisa loves Triceratops the best. For the double box scene with the vines and leaves, I did 2 T-Rexes guarding the gates because in my mind they are the T-Rex couple from Jurassic Park 2 that I love so much. I just love that T-Rex couple. Like, they're my favorites. So I had to put them in there. And then the quote box about the food chain one. I also added a little raptor deco to that. I like how that turned out a lot. So yeah, I just kind of had fun just like sprinkling them in everywhere. And in the top section. So I hope this gives you guys a good idea of how you can use the Jurassic collection. I typically try to use almost every single part of my collection in my spreads just because I make it because I want to use it myself. The only thing I don't typically use is the dividers. So those aren't really there, but you can still kind of get a visual for the themed dividers based on like what you see in the new release video. But yeah, I am going to have to start printing off 2 of those line border samplers every time I want to do a spread because I need 2. Like, 1 just was not enough. Yeah, I definitely need more of those because those are freaking so fun. But let me know if there's like any other type of sticker sheet you want me to add to collections because that's a brand new one. I can add more if they are popular enough. If you have like a really cool idea that you want to share with me. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this spread. Oh yeah, one more thing. On the Wednesday, I cut up that full box, or I didn't cut it up. It was already like 2 little half full boxes, if you will. And I didn't do overlays specifically for those. Elisa did mention that like it's something I could do, but I was like, I think you could make it work with the corners. And I did make it work with the corners, and I think it looks freaking cute with the corners. So, and you have options with those corners. Mix and match, make it like a little mini confetti full box overlay, like do what you want. I mix and match and I think it looks bomb. So there you go, there's some inspo for you. Really love how that looks. And honestly, like, do what you want. You can take like the vines underlays and just like cut off like at the bottom half of that overlay. Just like do whatever. Like, I give you guys a lot of freedom with this, with my collections for a reason. You can do dangles and swoops, you can do little vines dangles in there, like have fun with it. So there's some ideas for you guys. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be wonderful. And I will see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao.